Video.
It's video, so we can like,
Check.
yeah.
1, 2.
Hey, Charlie.
Test.
We're ready to watch Comfest. Tai Chi Rosie and Darryl.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's good. It's real good.
Oh man, that's
Okay, I'd like to start out
awesome.
by pointing out a mistake in the listing of the performance tonight. The name of this performance is Crouching Rosie, Hidden Darryl, and Friends. First, I'd like to introduce two of my friends that are helping us out tonight musically, Andy Woodson and Paul Brown. And my friends that are performing with Rosie and myself tonight represent the incredible depth and quality of Tai Chi Chuan and the Chinese healing and martial arts in Columbus. Crouching Rosie and Hidden Darryl is about presenting Tai Chi as a performance art as well as a healing and martial art. We will try and entertain you as well as give you an understanding of Tai Chi, the supreme ultimate, and how to attain health, happiness, and longevity. This performance is dedicated to Dr. Fred Wu, who died this past fall. Dr. Wu was my Rosie's Tai Chi teacher in Sifu, which is a teacher father. He'd been our teacher for 27 years. According to a lengthy interview with Dr. Wu published by Bakwa Journal in 1992, Dr. Wu, born Wu Min-an, was born in Canton, China in 1916. At an early age, Dr. Wu started learning many generations of knowledge of Chinese traditional medicine, including acupuncture and herbal medicine, I Ching and I Ching astrology, Taoist and Chan, Zen, Buddhist philosophy, meditation and exercises, and an incredible array of Chinese martial arts, including Tai Chi, Bakwa, Xing Yi, and hundreds of different Kung Fu forms, weapon forms, and Qi Kong exercises. In 1947, Dr. Wu entered Ohio State University on a scholarship he won to study for his master's degree in horticulture. In 1957, he earned his PhD in plant biochemistry. While he was attending college, he continued to study the martial arts. In 1958, he started teaching Tai Chi, Chinese yoga, and more, eventually leaving his job at Chemical Abstracts to teach full-time. Dr. Wu claimed to be the first Chinese Kung Fu teacher in the Midwest to open up and teach to the non-Chinese. He's one of the few teachers of Tai Chi at all in the U.S. and was one of the first to support himself from his teachings. For over 40 years, Dr. Wu passed on all he had learned and was constantly adding to his enormous wealth of information. He was constantly receiving books from China each month, keeping aware of all the latest developments in all his fields of study. Understanding the science and cultures of both the East and West helped establish him as one of the finest Tai Chi teachers to have ever lived. He was one of the greatest sources of vital information and one of the most unique minds the world has ever known. When Dr. Wu left us, the world lost an incredible resource that can never be replaced. He taught thousands of students in Ohio, many have gone on to teach others worldwide. Fortunately, we're blessed to have many of Dr. Wu's students in Columbus carrying on his teachings, as well as other Tai Chi traditional knowledge passed on from several other very important teachers represented here by some of our friends. Before you meet our friends, I would like to introduce you to more of our friends, our special MCs tonight. Alana and Krista, and Nikki Wanda.
Martial arts. We will see different examples
of Qigong, Tai Chi Chuan, sword and other weaponry, other forms, and push hands. Tai Chi is an ancient Chinese exercise or art for the harmony of the mind and body and nature. It is a system of meditation, physical coordination, health, self-defense, and consciousness raising. It is of extreme value for attaining longevity, eliminating tension, increasing physical, spiritual, and mental well-being, as well as an effective means of self-defense. Every movement has many different applications for self-defense. You first learn Tai Chi very slowly, and when the body moves correctly, you can perform it faster and remain calm, balanced, and focused. Tai Chi Chuan training classes usually consist of learning a Tai Chi form, which is a slow, relaxing, graceful series of movements based on animal behavior. Plus, the fundamentals of Qi, Qigong, Taoist breathing, and meditation. Traditional Chinese medicine, including acupuncture and herbal medicine, self-defense and weaponry applications, Taoist philosophy, including the Tao Te Ching and the I Ching, and more are often taught as well. To develop Tai Chi Chuan as an effective exercise and powerful system of self-defense, one must learn how to achieve a smooth circulation of Qi to every part of the body. Qi can mean breath, but a more accurate term is vital energy. Qigong, sometimes pronounced Qigong, is the science of cultivating the body's internal energy. Qigong by itself or in conjunction with Tai Chi helps develop energy, promote health, aid in self-defense, and help prevent illness and achieve mental and spiritual peace. In the several thousand years since Qi and its relationship to health was discovered, every level of the Chinese population has practiced Qigong at some time. There are 4 major schools or categories which were created by the different classes of people. There is scholarly Qigong for maintaining health, medical Qigong for healing, martial Qigong for fighting, and religious Qigong for enlightenment and Buddhahood. The martial Qigong was again divided into internal and external styles, and the religious Qigong was divided into Buddhist, Taoist, and Tibetan styles. The 2 main branches of martial Qigong are the external or active, where the body moves in coordination with the breath, and the internal or passive, where the person remains still in either a sitting or standing position and directs their attention toward circulating the Qi internally using the breath and imagery. This circulation of energy through the 2 main energy channels of the body is known as the Microcosmic Orbit, or small heavenly cycle. As Chinese sages studied these 2 main meridians, the functional and the governor, they discovered other energy flow routes, and it was along these energy meridians that the points used in acupuncture healing were also discovered. One of the most important aspects of Qigong is the relaxation and control. relaxation and control of one's breathing by slowly relaxing the body and the breath. One learns to relax, and traditionally one first learned to gather and circulate the energy in a sitting position. It seems I need some Tai Chi right now so I can read this. Which is the easiest way to meditate when you're sitting? Then one would learn how to circulate the chi in fundamental standing stances. Then in traditional movements that were often connecting various postures from the form and then finally in the form itself. Our performers are demonstrating several kinds of Qigong. To explain more about these different methods, I would like to introduce Vinny Rivera.
Jeff is doing Wongyong Qigong, an internal part of the system. Darryl is performing Wu Ji at this time. Wongyong Qigong is taught to develop Qi from the three phases of the Jing, or earth yin. Qi of the body, making harmonious Qi, and Shen, or spirit yang. The energy from its source is pure and harmonious. In its physical plane, it splits into two major parts, yin and yang. These exercises help to unite the yin and the yang energy harmoniously. The Tao Te Ching says, the distance between heaven and earth is like a bellows. This bellows is the Dantian, which is the center of the body, and is a major portion of the Qigong is to center the total human being there, as well as the breath. Breathing is very important in Qigong exercise. Yin Qi and Yang Qi reside in different areas of the body by nature. And with these exercises, you bring them in from your surroundings, from the air, bring it into your body, and you mix and harmonize the Yin and the Yang Qi. This Chen style system that we teach is comprised of 5 major aspects. Qigong, which is what he's doing, silk reeling energy, which you're going to see in a moment, Chansijin, which is also another word for the silk reeling, which helps develop Jing or ground development. You're going to possibly see a little bit of push hands training.
With more extra circles and swinging hands. This is what Dr. Wu taught as third level of his Tai Chi Chuan form. Dr. Wu was constantly adding and modifying many of the forms he taught and customizing movements to fit the individual. Therefore, Rosie and Darryl are doing some of the same form, but with slightly different embellishments. Pretty cool. Vinny Riviera, who was just speaking up here, and Jeff Ratcliffe were also longtime students, and they were also instructors of Dr. Wu's teaching method. They have also subsequently studied with several other masters and have carried on their classical traditions in Columbus. Vinny and Jeff run the Fen Zhishuang Chahi Academy of Ohio. They are performing Chen-style Tai Chi Chuan, which is considered to be the original Tai Chi. When they are through, they will tell you more about their form and their school again. We're also honored to be joined by students of the Chinese Martial Arts Institute, which is another school with very close ties to classical Tai Chi tradition. We'll hear more about this school also and the teachings shortly. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. After careful and intensive study of the world around them, the ancient Chinese philosophers developed the concept of Tai Chi Philosophy. Tai Chi can offer a comprehensive explanation for all the phenomena in the universe. Thus, Tai Chi can be seen as the root of the tree of wisdom. The main sources of the Tai Chi philosophy are found in the I Ching and the Tao Te Ching. The I Ching explains how Tai Chi is generated from Wu Chi, or the ultimate nothingness. It is the moving power of dynamic and static states and the source of yin and yang principles. Yin and yang generate the 8 trigrams, or pa qua, and the 64 hexagrams. The Tao Te Ching was written by Lao Tse and introduced the concept of Tao, or the way. Here are a few passages from the Tao Te Ching. The Tao that can be experienced is not true. The world that can be constructed is not true. The Tao manifests all that happens and may happen. The world represents all that exists and may exist. Nothing is more soft and yielding than water. Yet for attacking the solid and strong, nothing is better. It has no equal. The weak can overcome the strong. The supple can overcome the stiff. Under heaven, everyone knows this, yet no one puts it into practice. Therefore, the sage says, he who takes upon himself the humiliation of the people is fit to rule them. He who takes upon himself the country's disasters deserves to be the king of the universe. The truth often sounds paradoxical. The motion of the Tao is to return. The use of the Tao is to accept. All things come from the Tao.
Notice Carla doing the first form, which is said to be 20% hard and 80% soft, or yin. Vinny is doing the second form, or cannon fist, which is said to be 80% yang, or hard, and 20% yin, or soft, and is more fighting oriented. The 83 posture first form takes about 30 minutes to perform, and the 71 posture second form takes about 20. Each posture of the form has several different fighting applications, from the more obvious punching, kicking, and sweeping to the less obvious elbow, knee, hip, and shoulder strikes. However, the treasures are said to be hidden in the throwing techniques and the china, or joint locking and grappling applications, which can only be seen by the trained eye. The 4 energies of Peng, Du, Ji, and On